with him, support him, and do my work also. So, uh, molecular diagnostics started there. At that time, there were not many people doing molecular diagnostics in India. So, but as we knew molecular biology very well, we and being in the pathology lab with the good doctors, we started developing different molecular diagnostic tests for different diseases, and especially for transplant, we developed a lot of assays which could quantitate the viruses which have to be tested in the transplant. So the journey started there, but unfortunately, my brother expired in the same year. And then, because Allahabad was not very congenial place to do science fast, I shifted back to Hyderabad. My husband, Dr. Shishir, both of us started this company called RAS Life Sciences, which was in initially we started with contract research. So we took different projects from different companies like Reddy's, Invitrogen, Gland Pharma, and that these contract research projects were taken because we saw company can survive with less amount of debt, and we have enough revenue to run the company and to gain the confidence that we can run the company. So we started with contract research, but as we got some money out of it, again we went back to our interest of manufacturing, and then we started manufacturing of all the raw material which is required to make. Raw material means mainly enzymes which are required to make these diagnostic tests. We had just begun, but with other enzymes, buying enzymes from outside country, we developed 32 essays in RAS Life Sciences. And within the 1.5 year, the Biomerio, a French company, multinational, it approached us, and after an year's due diligence, we were acquired by them. And we also went with them because we wanted to. Molecular diagnostics was not very well developed market in India, and manufacturing was actually zero. So we thought if we go with the multinational, at least we will understand the process and procedures. So we worked with them. It was a good journey, and till 2017 July, we worked with RAS Biomerio. But as you know, with the big multinational, their agenda changes and different things. And we were always in the mode of entrepreneurship. So we didn't like, slowly, we didn't like much to work as employees there in the huge organization where processes are slow. So we came out in 2017 after working for 5 years with them, and then we joined UL Life Sciences and took over UL Life Sciences, which was started in 2015, but we took it over in 2017. And after that, we expressed all the recombinant enzymes here at UL Life Sciences, which are required for molecular diagnostics. We got licenses for different like HIV, HBV, HCV, and like that for 24 different parameters. We got the licenses for manufacturing and sale in India. And around that time itself, COVID arrived. And because we were looking around in December 2019 itself that it has come in the China, we had a feeling that the way virus is spreading and there is no control on the travel among the countries, very soon it might reach to India. So in December 2019 itself, we developed a kit for COVID-19, which was later on validated and approved by ICMR. And then we entered in the market. After entering in the market, actually the biggest challenge was not the development of kit, but scale up of all the processes, because we were making all the raw materials, then getting the packing material, that too in a situation when there was sudden travel ban. ban all around the world. So getting the raw material became very, very difficult. Even the plastic vials were not made in India. So then the we have done taken several measures to make even plasticware in our company, the plasticware which is required to pack the kits, and scale up of enzymes. Government of India also helped us with the grants, so we could buy the big fermenters, filling machines during that time, and we kept on scaling it up. Till now we have supplied almost 2.7 crore of test all over the India, test and extraction kits, almost 60 to 70 lakhs, and the collection media also in that range. So frankly speaking, yes, it is a job which requires, I think, looking at it, that you need to take the right decision at right time. You need to be very strong. You need to have a strong willpower to be determined that yes, I want to do it. Then only it happens. Because the moment you lose willpower, or you think that you will set up a business and it will start working, no, it doesn't. It really requires the hard work, timely decisions, and yes, if these two, and courage, if these three things are there, I think rest slowly fall in place, and people support you, help you, if you are ready to work. And in India also things have changed in these years. The environment is more supportive to startups, and lot of funding is also available for startups. So it's a question of your determination and having a right project and right team. Because an individual cannot establish, an individual can do a project, but an individual cannot establish a company. So always you need to have a right team with you. Maybe it starts with two or three, and slowly you build up on it. But the at the very beginning, you need to shell your egos off, because that doesn't help at all. That I know this, I know that. You should be ready to lose. You should be ready to listen to people. You should be open to different ideas. Then only company can have, especially technology companies, because always you have constant pressure, and you can grow well only if you are working on latest technologies. You are improving yourself, you are improving the company. And for that, the most important thing is that you are open to ideas, you are open to accept your mistakes and rectify them, and have a good team with you, where people work with, I won't say zero ego, but very less ego. I think these three things are very important. And if the intention is right, I'm sure the money comes on its way. That is what I want to say.
Yeah, this is a mentoring session. So I want the students that you can ask your questions who wants to go for startup. So you can ask your doubts or your questions to madam. She can guide you all with how to start the process. From the student side, I would like to ask madam that what is the basic process, first step for going to the startup?
You have to register a company, or you can actually best is if you go to some incubation center, because these days there are several incubation centers. So you decide a incubation center based on what you want to do, and what is incubation center specializes into. Interact with the mentors, and once you are there, it becomes easy. They guide you in all the process of registering the company, or how you can incubate there, and you will have the infrastructure and other supports available, at least to start your initial work.
Okay, thank you, ma'am. Any other questions from the audience side?
Students, you can type your queries also. You can type your queries in chat box also.
Faculties can also ask the questions. Madam, one more question I would like to ask regarding the incubation center. So,
Hmm.
how the incubation center helps the startups? Means, suppose a student team opens a company, then after they
Hmm.
approaches the incubation center. So, what
Hmm.
is their role in developing the startups?
See, it depends on you go and interact with them and what exactly you want from it. Incubation center, there is all sort of mentoring is available at incubation center. They have the instruments most of the time you require. Sometimes they can procure some small instruments. They can help you in getting the grants for your project. So you can start the your project, initial project at the R&D stages. Or if you can choose some technology from government institutions which you want to take further for manufacturing, they can also help you in that.
Okay, thank you, ma'am.
Ma'am, is there any research wing along with your research wing
Yeah,
along with?
we do have R&D department where we develop these different enzymes and kits, and uh, we have also developed room temperature stable reagents which are right now -20 stable.
Okay, ma'am, there is a question from one student, Sai
Hmm.
Kiran. He asks, what are the ways to get capital for startup?
Uh, See, initially you need to have some capital in your pocket, because if you are determined, yes, some you need to, but yes, there are several grants available. So I feel right in the present situation, best is that you find out Hyderabad has so many incubation centers, that you find out the right incubation center where uh, first you decide a topic, and whichever center has those facilities and mentors which can help you with that subject or with that product, go to that incubation center and they really help you out with the rest of the things.
Okay, any more queries? Please, you can type in the chat box, students and faculties also.
Yeah, you can ask me later also. You can WhatsApp me or those questions and I can reply you back. There is no problem.
Madam, I have a question. I am a assistant professor in EC department in this college. So,
Okay.
madam, my question is, madam, how should we know about the say accounting practice or accountancy or financing practices that is needed for starting a company? Okay, because we are engineers mostly here, and what we are good at maybe in creating a new product or something like that, but for those other things we have very little knowledge about. So madam, do
Yeah,
we need
yes, because see, I am a biologist, so we started with finance for beginners book, and initially we didn't have much idea, but yes, it is a good idea to again. Actually, when we started, there were not so many incubation centers, but these incubation centers are very good place where you can have they time to time arrange such programs where they train you or give you a glimpse of how the finance works or how the accounts works, how you can write a business plan. On all those things, time to time trainings are organized. So you have to keep an eye. You be like if your institution is in touch with 2 3 different incubation centers, they can also organize specially for you also the this kind of talks in which they give you a brief introduction about how to finance your company or how to understand the financial and accounts part of the company, and in fact make a good business plan.
thank you madam, thank you madam, thank you.
Okay, any more questions? I hope, madam, you're not very busy. I mean, you can address for a few more minutes if you
Hello, madam. Can I ask one question to you?
Yes, sir, please.
Madam, how to create the market chain actually? Something can highlight this one actually because okay, financially they are you start the business. The market chain also you have to create the market chain that you can say.
That has to come from the innovator. How he wants
The
to deal with
innovator.
it. Yes, how he wants to position its product, how he wants to, like where he wants to sell, and then based on that, when you are clear with the positioning of your product, the customer of your product, then you create the market chain.
Acha, then okay.
Can you tell some the funding agencies where the startups can approach for funding?
Yeah, you can look into same. I will tell you the best is go to the incubation center. They will give you because sometimes some agency is giving, at the other time some other agency is providing. It depends on when they get the funds. So best is that, but all the incubation centers are given all this information time to time. So best is that you decide the incubation center, approach them, and then they will help you with all these things. Because now is not a chaos. Earlier it was like where to go to DST site, go to DBT site, look for the grants. Yes, you can do that, but incubation centers are making the life very easy for startups. They will help you with everything there. How to get the funding, where the funding is available. The only job you have is to make the plan, to present to the right people and try. But where to go, that guidance is given very well by incubation centers. And there are a lot of schemes from Government of India.
Madam, initially the incubation center, do they charge anything from the startups for providing the guidance or the support?
Yeah, they have mentors, different mentors.
Mhm.
So you will have, as I said, you will have scientists as part of it who judge your project. You will have financial people who will look from financial angle at your project, and then they help you out, especially for student
Yeah.
startups. You have many hackathons organized where you can take part, so you get mentors.
Okay, thank you. Okay, any other queries from the student side? You can type it. I think Madam is actually very busy. She took out a short time for us. It's really, we are very fortunate for that she have from a busy schedule. She has taken out some time for the students. Uh, if any more queries are there, then you can send it in the chat box. We'll forward it to Madam, and I think we had a nice session from this. From her, we have got to understand and learn regarding the startups. And the students who are really interested in startups, you can please approach us in our institution innovation cell and incubation center that we are going to start, and we can help you in this regard. This is the main idea of conducting today's session. So, if any more queries are not there, then I think we can wind up the session. Okay. Uh, I request. Okay, fine. Dr. Shahnaz, madam, can you propose the vote of thanks? Okay, fine.
Okay, ma'am. So, thank you all for coming. Some other question was there, ma'am, but
Okay, there's a question. I
that is
think.
Saikiran, ma'am. Did you face any financial depression? I mean, financial. He is not. She has left already due to her busy schedule, Saikiran. So,
Okay, what we can do is we can convey your question to her, and obviously I'll get the answer for you. Okay, don't worry, we are all here. So thank you all for joining this session, and we hope to again call her in another time when she is free, so that she can address more of your queries. But the session should be more interactive. It was okay for some extent from the student side. So thank you all, and thanks to Dr. Rachna Tripathi, madam, for joining with us today. So thank you so
so
much.
Okay, so Honorable Dr. JP Singh sir, other faculty members and my dear students, thank you once more for participating in this very